You're gone and I gotta stay high.
Jon Jones slams Daniel Cormier over steroid allegation ahead of UFC 214 grudge match. Getty. Jon Jones, former UFC light heavyweight champion. In the early hours of Sunday morning, the former UFC light heavyweight champion will return to the octagon for the first time in 14 months in the main event of UFC 214. The man tasked with welcoming Jones back to the octagon is none other than the New York native's bitter rival and the reigning 205-pound king, Daniel Cormier. Jones will be a rematch of the main event of UFC 182, which saw the latter register a unanimous decision victory over the former Strikeforce heavyweight Grand Prix winner. The pair were due to settle the score last July at UFC 200, which took place at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. However, their second encounter failed to come to fruition as Jones was pulled from the historic card for failing an out-of-competition drug test, which discovered traces of the banned anti-estrogen agents hydroxychloroquine and letrozole. The discovery of substances, which can be used to restore testosterone levels after a cycle of anabolic steroids, led many to assume that Jones had taken performance-enhancing drugs. That proved not to be the case when USADA ruled the 30-year-old's drug test was the result of a tainted Cialis pill. Despite being cleared of any wrongdoing, Cormier is still of the belief that his rival took steroids. Getty. Daniel Cormier, left, has accused Jon Jones, right, of taking steroids. Jon Jones, former UFC light heavyweight champion. Jones isn't mad at DC for having that belief but reckons his foe for making excuses for the sole loss of his mixed martial arts career. Earlier this week, he tweeted, "Daniel says the only reason I defeated him the first time is because I must have been on steroids. Wonder what his excuse will be this time." Getty. Jon Jones celebrates his UFC 182 victory over Daniel Cormier. UFC 214 takes place at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California in the early hours of Sunday morning.